Surprise, surprise, surprise. New local legend. I had no idea it was coming out today. I knew it was releasing. I didn't know when. Well, let me turn the sound down a little bit. For the hose. Yeah, I had no idea this thing was releasing today. Welcome to the All About Aviation channel and the latest episode of the Airplane and Helicopter Show. Let me make sure. I just downloaded this, like, right before we started tonight. I had to change the thumbnail. Like, I'm surprised that I'm only like a couple of minutes late. All right, that's good. And yeah, we're not gonna spend long in this tonight because I already have a flight planned out. Plus, I want to learn a little bit more about this because supposedly there is autopilot with this, and from what I was just reading, I believe this button here, yeah, auto stable release. So this button right here, we need to set that for autopilot master. But yeah, man, look at this thing. This is I think this is the Wasp. Look at that thing. This thing is cool, man. I was hoping it'd be like a military type helicopter. Look at the hook on that thing. Good Lord. You can hang a lot of dry cleaning on that. Takes off nice and smooth. I don't know if Inabuilds has any other helicopters or not. I don't think they do. At least I don't remember any other helicopters from them. Well, being from Inabuilds, you know it's going to be good quality. Oh, this must be the British one. I thought there was an American one and a British one. I can tell it's British because it looks like the Vulcan on the inside here. This open and on right here, that looks like the bomb bay door switch and the air brake switch and all that. Oops. Very cool, man. Yeah, we're gonna do a much longer episode with these helicopters coming up. Tonight, I just wanted to kind of check them out real quick. Sounds good. They fly pretty good. Hey, what up, Jake? New toys. New toys are out. If you got $10, you should buy this instead of a pizza. Get 2 helicopters with this thing. We get this one. This one's pretty cool looking on the inside. And it's got autopilot, which is even better. Looks like everything you can interact with. Can interact with the switches on the collective. We got an autopilot switch on there. Very cool. I like this thing. All right, let's check out the other one because it's going to be kind of a longish flight tonight. So I want to get to it because I bought some airports yesterday and now we're doing a flight because Greece asked us to do a flight, which is okay. It's okay. All right, so that's the Scout. That's not the Wasp. All right, here's the Wasp. And this thing has... All right, so it has the same... almost the same liveries for both. The other one has 2 camo liveries. And then we got that, and then we got this livery, and then the... Okay. All right, let me go to... Yeah, let's go to Seaplane Atlantis. This is a wild airport, dude. I bought this for, I think, like $10 last night. It was either Magnum or Keith that got me turned on to this airport. I saw it, and it's amazing. It's not a real airport, by the way. It's a made-up, fictitious airport, but It's amazing. We landed on it last night. It was a bit of a rough landing. Just there's nothing to lock onto. It's a completely visual landing. There's no assistance from any kind of instruments you can do for this airport. All right, so okay, so they look pretty much the same. They're just got different wheels. That's about it. Let me see if this one has the autopilot button too. Yeah, I want to read about these and then get all the keys bound to the keyboard. Yeah, it's got the auto. That needs to be bound to autopilot master. All right, let's take off and... Yeah, look at this airport, Jake. Look at that runway. Whoa, this one's a bit more slippery than the other one. Wow, the controls are quite a bit different with this one. Hey, what up, Chicago? Just looking at some new toys that got released. Oh, motherfucker. God, I'm such a fucking idiot. Hang on, let me restart. I'm sitting... Okay, well, at least you could hear me talking. All right, well, I don't need to restart then. You're not missing much. You're just missing the sound of a helicopter. Sorry about that. By the way, our tail number is 4 to hose. If you can see that or not, I don't know if you can see that. Look at this airport I bought. There's no help with landing at that airport, by the way. There's no lights. There's lights on the runway. There's lights on the runway, but there's no, like... There's no assistance. Hey! What up, dude? We're getting ready to do your flight, by the way, in a minute. I just, small little change of plans at first, because these new local legends just came out. So I wanted to play with them both, and both of these helicopters have autopilot. I love it. Builds has done it again. Builds has been up to a lot of shit. They got that A350 coming out. They got these 2 helicopters. Yeah, the Wasp and the Scout. I was hoping we'd get some, like, Korean War, Vietnam era type helicopters. But I got to spend a little bit of time reading the manual and getting keys bound on both of these. It looks like the only difference really is the wheels. This has 4 wheels. The other one's got the regular, like, slats on the bottom with a couple of wheels. Very cool, man. These are cool. They handle pretty well with the Xbox controller. I have to get the flight stick going on these. So what's up, gentlemen? How y'all been? A little weird not streaming during the day, man. I'm telling you, it's I don't know if I like this whole working thing. I might have to rethink my whole situation. Maybe I'll just live off the state. Identify as a black woman and then just, you know, identify as a state and get all kinds of help. Being a white man, you can't really get that kind of help. But if I identify as a woman of color, then I might be able to do it. The blades look cool as shit on this thing, man. Alright, well, if it's between this and pizza, I would say go hungry. Because this thing is cool as shit. Yeah, we landed here last night in a Vision jet. That was a little bit of a rough landing, but we did it. It was a little rough. All right, let's land this bird. Identifies an autopilot. There we go, Magnum. Yeah, man, Innobills, man, they make some good stuff. Yeah, look at that vertical speed. That's some shit right there. That video I put up today, man, I was minus 193 on the vertical speed on that landing. All right, let's get in this DC-6 and... Yeah, identifies an autopilot. You know what, Magnum? I thought we were cool, dude. I thought we was cool, buddy. I see how it is now. I didn't know that this was out until like a half an hour ago, and I got onto this home screen, and I was like, oh, look, they changed the tile for the marketplace. I'm like, oh, shit, that's a new helicopter. Hey, I dare you to do better, Chicago. I dare you to do better. I don't think you can do it. I don't think you can do it. I think you're really a bot, and this whole pilot thing is just a ruse. You're not really a pilot. Alright, where's the DC-6 at? Alright, let's get this 2.5 hour flight over with. Let's go 5X and see if we don't crash. Alright, Douglas. The GPU. Alright, I can do that. I can call you the GPU from now on. Will do. Alright, Fort of Hose and Yo Grease is still up there. Alright, let's go to... Actually, we can just zoom out. Probably be quicker than scrolling through. Alright, let's go... Boy, what gate should we park at? Actually, which runway do I have this route built off of? Hang on, let me see. Alright, let me put this Wasp and Scout manual. Those helicopters are cool, man. I can't wait to get in and learn more about them and actually do, like, something with them. I don't know. I guess fly them, I guess, would be the thing to do with them. It's definitely worth $10, though. I would say that. That's true. Grease does work all the time. I don't know if he's better than you or not. I don't really know y'all like that, but he seems to be busy all the time. Actually, I don't know if you're really working or not. You might not be working. You might just be hanging out. All right, I mean, like, should we park by the Sheridan? Yeah, let's park over here. Sure, looks good to me. All right, let's do it. Actually, I don't remember if I need to load the whole flight first or not. I forget with this airplane. I think I can pull the flight into this airplane. Yeah, I looked at the 2 flights you gave me the choice of, and this one is like 2.5 hours. The other one was like 5.5 hours. So maybe when the new simulator comes out and we can either fly together, or there's a good fast forward feature, maybe then I'll do a 6-hour flight. Well, that's true. Yeah, you need jet fuel. That's for sure. Yeah, the world needs jet fuel. Alright. Olympic livery, check. Oh yeah, I think I can bring it in on this airplane. Oh, you know what? Actually, no, I can't. Hang on, let me build it from out front. That's right, I have to type the whole thing in. We're not doing that. It's too long of a route for that shit. Let's go back outside and we'll restart. Hopefully the mouse will still work when we get back to the main screen. Man, making those new like ASMR type videos has been easy as shit. I don't have to talk at all. So in YouTube Studios, there's this under analytics, there's this section called inspiration, and in there it shows like for these type of videos like what people are searching the most, and like this past week it's been ASMR Pmdg 737. So made two videos back to back. See what happens. All right, let's go from Heca to fly Tampa. This airport is awesome, by the way. This one here that we bought, this one in Athens, this thing is amazing. I guess I never really bought airports until I guess about a week ago when I bought BWI. And then cock diesel. You drinking cock diesel. Alright, I guess we can do... Well, I like the one better for 221. That one I like better. There's 234. Yeah, let's do this one. Alright, very good. That'll be a super easy video. I'll do that. We'll label it like dripping wet. See how many simps click on it. We'll put a big old titty girl on the front of it called dripping wet. And we'll see how many simps make their way through the video. Figuring sometime some big old titty girl gonna jump out on the screen at him. I've actually been watching this new channel I like. It's this bikini, oh, I forget what it's called. It's Bikini Sports, I think is what the channel is called. And it's just really fit, like, women in their 20s and early 30s. Doing yoga, bending over, doing all kinds of aerobics and shit. I'm like, man, this is the greatest channel ever on the face of the earth. It's awesome. Oh, good. Mouse still works. Very good. All right, let's get going on this thing. Let's get going on this trek. He could have been like, let's fly from Rome, let's fly from Turkey, but now let's fly from Greece. All the way to Greece from Cairo, Egypt. All right. Let's get oh, we got to check the airplane out first, actually. You know, there might be something wrong with it. All right, maintenance. All right, we got the oil stands. We got the tow bar, which doesn't do a damn thing in this simulator. Not like the Comanche, where you can back it up yourself. Hey! All right, well, that ends the stream tonight, guys. Thanks for tuning in. It was great. It felt like it just started. It's the first time in a long time that the stream actually felt like it just started. Total flight time. 4 minutes and 30 seconds. All right, very good. All right, continue. I don't know why it does that, this plane. Every once in a while, when I put the stands out, it'll just end the, it'll just, like, give you the thing like the flight's over. All right, let's top up the water. I don't think any of this stuff needs to be topped up. No, engine oil's okay. Props are okay. All right, well, let's move the mechanical stands and that. And let's go ahead and, yeah, we'll leave the GNS in there. All right, let's go ahead and open up the doors. and then we'll get the guys rolling. All right, how much fuel does it say I need? Let me see here. According to sim brief, we need about 5,000 kilograms of fuel. All right, so we're good there. All right, let's make this a full flight, and let's get our gross weight up a little bit. That way we can do a wet start. All right, we're about 4,000 over on a wet start. All right, very good. Let's get rolling. All right, AFE.
Cockpit pre-flight.
Get up to the stairs.
Oil coolers and cow flaps. Auto in position. Fuel and fluids. Checked. Pressurization.
Shit, I better put my headphones on, man. The air conditioning in this house is loud as hell. I can't hear a damn thing. I will next time. All right. Well, you can take the reserve out on SimBrief. So the way it's usually built is there's an alternate airport, and then I usually build in 20% more fuel to begin with. But I can leave it all. Like, I can leave the 20% out, take out the alternate airport, and then click no for reserves, and then we could try it. Actually, I tell you, I remember one time I did a flight recently where I actually had to land at a different airport. I don't know if you guys remember that or not. I had to land at hang on, why isn't this working right? I had to land at sorry, trying to get my headphones to work. I forget where we were flying, but whatever. I had to land at a different airport because we were running out of fuel. Alright, I can't hear a thing. Let me, my controller's not working either. What the hell is going on here? Why is the, Alright, that's all good, but why is the yoke and all that shit not turning? Hang on, do I have the right controller? Yeah, sim rate. Alright, well, let's start and see what happens. Alright, so we got fuel in number 3, that's good. Let's put on number 3. I mean, we could try it tonight if you want. Should we try it tonight? I can rebuild the flight real quick. Hang on, let me rebuild the flight. Actually, you know what? Never mind. Let me do it with a route that I actually use from SimBrief. That'll give us a good gauge. This route, you know, I don't know how much fuel this one's going to use. Alright, we got that turned up. Fuel pumps on. Engine selector. It's good. Let's turn on the magnetos.
3, 6, 9, 12.
But what if you only have one engine, Magnum? What if you only have one engine? Alright, let's turn on number 4. Got fuel in number 4. Let's turn on this. magnetos. Wait till 12.
3, 6, 9, 12.
Yeah, and your arms get tired. That is a good point, Magnum. We'll do it tomorrow night. That'll be fun to try. Yeah, that's right. We'll pick an engine. We'll pick a plane with 2 engines. See if we can shut down one of them and still make it. Alright, that's on. Let's turn on pump number there. And we got fuel going to number 2. Very good. Alright, let's put the selector on 2. Turn the magnetos on. Wait till 12.
3, 6, 9, 12.
Alright, and let's put on last fuel boost. Put that on high for the mixture. We got fuel going, that's good. Alright, number 1, and number 1 in your heart right there.
3, 6, 9, 12.
Oh, I love when the engines start. Yeah, I don't think it does. I've never had to use it, I can tell you that, if it does have it. Alright, let's do after start checklist.
Start selected first pumps.
Come on guys, get to work.
Battery switch. Flight metric.
This was back in the days when a captain was really a captain, when he didn't have to do a damn thing but fly the airplane and land it. Everything else was done for him. Throttle, flaps, getting all the buttons set. He didn't have to do a damn thing. All he had to do was just
Start checks complete.
sit there, do a crossword puzzle, fly it. That's it. I'm still a bit concerned that the yoke is not moving. That's a bit concerning to me. Let me check the... Nothing should have changed with this controller. I've been using this same controller scheme for over a year. Yep, hang on. Let me check out the... It might have been. All right, that works. That works. Yeah, all right. I don't know. Maybe they got to turn on the hydraulics or some shit. I don't know. Actually, nothing's working on this right now. Let me restart. The tail rudder's not working. And flight controls aren't working at all. Alright, let me Let me do my favorite thing. Let me do my favorite thing. It's not really my favorite thing. Yeah, that is not cool. Hey, you motherfucker. Dear Lord, I'm calling on you again. Can we just have one night without, like, weird gremlin glitches? Is that possible? Is that possible? Can we do that just once? Is that too much to ask for? We'll do this one here, and then we'll maybe swing around the airport for a landing. Or when we get here, we'll do the actual approach, which is going out this way and then coming in. No, I don't think there's a gust lock on this thing. It's just like it, but no. No, but I mean the tail rudder didn't even work. Like, yes, the king of restarts. Thank you, Grease, for the super chat. Maybe this airplane doesn't like the fact that the tail is called for the hose. Maybe they wanted like an actual like tail number. Maybe the gremlins inside the simulator are like, you know what, man? One night it's your mama, next night it's for the hose. Like, can you just use letters and numbers?
Ground YO Golf Romeo Echo Echo.
Yeah, skirt.
Ready to copy IFR clearance to Eleftherios Venizelos.
You know what? Let me connect the flight stick real quick and see if that has any difference. Give me a second, because like the rudder's not moving. It's really strange. I hope nothing's wrong with this airplane. That would upset me, actually, because I do like this airplane a lot. That would really upset me if something was wrong with this airplane. I don't think there is, but you never know. You never know, especially when there's an update that's come out. Oh, you know what? I wonder if we need to you know what? Let me try one thing. I wonder if we need to delete the cache again, like last night. Remember the other airplane wasn't working last night until we deleted the cache? And then once we deleted the cache, everything was cool? Let's try that. Oh yeah, no, I know there's a gust lock, but that shouldn't have any... I've never moved it before, and I've never needed to move it to check the flight controls. But I don't know. Let's just do this. Let's just yeah, cache was it last night, man. Once we deleted the cache, everything worked fine last night. All right. Yeah, because I haven't changed that sim rate control scheme I have set up. I use that for everything. When I'm using the Xbox controller, I use that for helicopters, you know, whatever, gliders. You know, it's probably right here since I've been using it so much. No, it's not. That's surprising. I thought that'd be right there. Picked up cash flow. Yellow dominoes. Intersection. Everything's all right. Got a peep from Kim. She can fuck all night. Now watch, we restart, everything will work now, but then the mouse won't work. That would be... We might have to play No Man's Sky if that's the case. The new update for No Man's Sky is out, and the clouds look awesome. The water looks great, the clouds look awesome, the way the jetpack looks now is really cool. Yeah, I tried it out on my lunch break today. Lunch break. What a joke. Lunch break. Oh good, the mouse still works.
Ground YO Golf Romeo Echo Echo Charlie Echo IFR to Eleftherios Venizelos ready to copy.
Alright, still not working. Alright, let me get the flight stick. I'd rather fly anyways with the flight stick tonight with this plane, but alright, let's do this, and then we'll get hopefully it'll work once everything gets turned on. Alright, controller option. 738 should be okay. I think number 1 and number 2 are for throttle as well, right? No, not that one, bitch. Yep, alright, throttle. Alright. Alright, let's do this again. Let me put my pieces of Velcro in here to keep it stable. Alright, hopefully the cache was it. We'll know in a minute. Alright, let's just load it up again. And then we'll start the checklist. And we're at 94,000, so we can do a wet start. Alright, very good. Alright.
Cockpit pre-flight.
YO Golf Romeo Echo Echo Charlie Echo cleared to Eleftherios Venizelos Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 5 center. Climb.
The rudder's working now.
6,000 feet.
I can see it moving over here.
119er decimal
Taste it.
35 squawk 5747.
Oil coolers and cow flaps.
Rudder's working.
Full tank position. Fuel and fluids. Checked. Manifold and duct pressure. Checked. Radios. Checked.
Ground YO Golf Romeo Echo Echo
Doors and
Charlie
hatches.
Echo with Sierra ready to taxi.
I'll turn the lights down, Grease, before we take off.
YO Golf Romeo Echo Echo Charlie Echo taxi to and hold short of runway 5 center using taxiway Sierra Tango.
Hey, I'll take 5 center. That's closer.
Closed. When ready. Door warning lights. Out. Gear
Taxi
pins.
to and hold short runway 5
Removed.
center using
3 on
taxiway
board.
Sierra Tango.
Seatbelts and
YO
pedals.
Golf Romeo Echo Echo
Adjusted.
Charlie Echo.
Throttles. Set to idle. Propellers. Forward and 3. Before start checks complete. Start engines.
You got it. All right, we got fuel. Let's move you up. And that's good. Magnetos.
3, 6, 9, 12.
I think I waited too long to hit the switches. All right, engine number 2. Alright, that's done. Move you up. I move you up. My solo cut. Alright, let's put you there. Oh, the cache might have fixed the problem. You bitch. Third time's a charm.
6, 9, 12.
You gotta hit those switches like right after each other, otherwise it won't start. They don't play around with that thing. You gotta. Alright, mixture. Number 4. Number 4. We got fuel. It's good. We're off to a good start. Alright. Alright, very good.
Start selected boost pumps. Off and off. Battery switch. Plane battery. Generators and inverters. Checked and on. Emergency lights. Armed. Ground tower. Removed.
Yeah.
After start checks complete.
Yes, it is. Alright, let's taxi and then we'll do before takeoff. Jesus Christ, that's loud in my ears. Oh yeah, we gotta back up for that, alright. Well, you know what the... Alright, let's back up. So for that, we need to... Actually, let me turn the sound down just a little bit. Alright, we gotta put the thing in reverse. So we gotta put the engines in idle first. We gotta lower that handle. Turn the brake off, and then put it in reverse. Back up. Well, it should be backing up. why it's not moving. Alright, let's put it back at idle. Alright. Alright, now let's put that back. Why are you not moving? Well, it should be going backwards. I don't know why it's not going backwards. That's how you do it. That's a little concerning that it's not moving. Alright, well, fuck it. I guess we'll just, Alright, let me try one more time. If not, we'll just use slew mode. Oh, you know, we should just use slew mode anyways. But let me... Hang on, let me try it one last time, though. Yeah, this thing doesn't want to move. Alright, fuck it. We'll just use slew mode and take it over there. That does concern me a lot, though, that it's not moving. It's moving forward, just not moving backwards.
Boost pumps. Boost pumps on low.
Yo, that's dope, dude.
Fuel selector and crossfeed.
I can't wait for that airplane.
Crossfeed off. Autopilot and carb heat. Off and cold.
That's gonna be awesome.
Hydraulic system. Down, forward, pressure and quantity checked. Okay. Flaps 20.
That famous flyer is gonna be awesome. That's gonna be such a fun plane.
Flaps set to 20. Windows and turbine. Closed and on. Controls. Gust lock released. Free. Pitot heater. On. Mixture and cowl flaps. Reach unlocked. Set. Transponder. On. Landing lights.
I hope the 707 comes out.
Extended and on. Before takeoff checks complete.
Alright, so here we go. Takeoff wet.
Water injection. On.
Hold the brakes in.
30 inches stabilize. 30 inches stabilize.
It's a good time. You know what? It's a good time to be alive, actually. There's a lot of problems out there. But it's if you're a flight simulator fan, it's a good time to be alive.
Cal flaps. Cal flaps set.
A lot of exciting shit coming out.
Going full power.
Roger.
Full power set.
We don't need center lines where we're going.
Missouri, gear up. Gear selected up. Gear up, lights out.
Okay. Yeah. Hang on 1 second, guys. Oh, I got something for you too. What does it sound like?
Before we go there, can I get one of those one of that dark chocolate bars again?
Uh-huh.
They're so good.
I have something else I can give you instead of that if you want.
What is it?
It's something else. Do I ever really buy bad shit? But yeah, that's fine. Oh, actually, you know what? I might have actually bought one of those. Hang on a second.
Really?
Yeah, I might have. Hang on a second. I think I did actually, because I was thinking of you when I was checking out the other day.
If I do, can I take that in a couple of these, but not like a lot of the chips?
Well, that bag is yours.
Well, yeah, but I don't want to.
Then just take a few of them with you, and then put a chip clip on it, and yeah. Here, hey, yo, I got to get back to flying. Is that and that? Yeah, just take some of the chips and leave the rest down here if you want. Just because I give you the bag doesn't mean you have to take the whole thing. Man, the 707 and the CAIRO. That's going to be awesome. Wasn't the 707, wasn't that the plane you said that they lost like half of it? Just leave it there. Just leave it on the counter. Alright, so we're going to go up to 16,000 feet. let's get kind of stabilized on our climb, and then we'll engage the autopilot. Why are we losing power? Something weird's going on with this airplane. Hey, what's up, Keith? Why is this plane nosediving? Tell you what, let me, I think I have a good idea on why it's nosediving. Let me turn off. Yeah, I wasn't watching earlier, Keith, when you messaged me. But, yeah, no. Sometimes I watch it, sometimes I don't. But what's up, Keith? How you doing, my dude? Yeah, I'm trying, man, but, these pilots have been letting me down a little bit. They're not really helping me out. Yeah, I'm trying. This is not made by Boeing. I'm not trying to kill us. But no, the plane wasn't climbing. It was just nosediving for some reason. No matter how far I pulled back on the stick. I think we're okay now. I think we're okay now. Oh, it's okay. I just, you know, most of the time I am watching it, but I was in the middle of a couple of things. Yeah, I was saying in the beginning of the stream tonight that some of the hot words that people have been putting in the search bar on YouTube this past week or so has been ASMR, flight simulator, and Pmdg 737. So I was like, well, shit, I got all of those. Oop, wrong button. It's like, I got all those. I might as well make a video. So I wound up making two, but all right, let's re-engage this autopilot now. Turn that off. Turn that off. Why are we not climbing? Yeah, I'm working on it, man. It's been a bit of a struggle tonight. I'd like to know why our airspeed is not really increasing. Maybe because the flaps are... What genius back there put the flaps up? I tell you what, man, these co-pilots ain't worth shit tonight. They're sabotaging the airplane. Maybe Giga Chad finally had enough of me talking shit to him. Alright, I think we're okay. Is it the Chicago, if you're still watching, like when the captain like does some shit wrong, does he like take ownership of it, or does he just try to blame it on you? Because I just realized that I was doing something wrong the whole time. I just realized I was doing something wrong. Yeah, new job is going really good. So far, so good. Just training is a bit of, how do I put this lightly? You know, if you've ever been in like a training class, how there's just some people in your training class who just ask the stupidest questions, or they ask questions right after the answer was given, they'll ask it again. So we got a few of those in there. But yeah, it was my fault that the plane was diving. Once I disengaged the flight engineer, I didn't realize the flap lever was all the way down. That's why we were losing speed. So we're good now, guys. We're good. Yeah, I heard Trump's gonna pick Biden as his VP. Yep, that's what I heard. Alright, everything's looking okay. Cylinder heads are a little cold. Put on the heaters, I guess. Yep, be a Trump-Biden ticket. Oh, maybe that'll get him out of prison early. That's a good joke, dude. That's pretty funny, actually. I haven't laughed that good in a while. That was pretty cool. That's a good joke, man. That's pretty fun. Yep. I could see them on the same ticket together. No problem. Alright, carburetor temperature, that'll... let's move the cowl flaps a little bit then. Yeah, I could totally see that happening. All right, on our way to 16,000 feet. You know what? I have no idea what the climbing speed actually is on this airplane. But I would presume the manifold pressure probably shouldn't be... I think it would probably be closer to 40, I would think. I'll probably look it up, though, actually. Let me see if I have that book. Let me see if that's in the documentation I have for the DC-6. Yeah, my mom was all excited about Harris running. And I'm like, do you know anything about her history? She's like, no. And I'm like, well, why don't you look at her history before you get excited? It's like, okay. All right, operational manual. Here we go. Fuel, landing gear, center of gravity. Alright, that doesn't have it in there. Intro, tutorial. Let's see if it's in the intro. I'm just looking for some tables. Some climb charts. Learn how to fly, AFE, takeoff. External, fuel and load, overstressing, operations, realism options, pedestal. Well, I don't see anything about a climb chart anywhere. Alright, takeoff. Maintain. Train giant. Okay. AFB is in charge of all power applications. That's for cruise. Maintain 40 manifold pressure and 2400 RPMs. Well, that's during takeoff, but alright, we're at 40. Yeah, I would buy that right away. Don't worry about the fact that the company makes shitty airplanes. Just go ahead and get it. If you have any doubts about their quality, let me pull out the 2 Embraer airplanes I have from them, and then you can look at their fine quality. All right, we can put regular pressure on now. Alright, only 7 more thousand feet to go. We're doing good. Fuck. Alright, carburetor temperature 15 degrees Celsius. We're a little far from 15 degrees Celsius, but we'll get there. There's no, the autopilot won't follow a GPS flight plan and only do VOR. Yes, yes, you are right. Yeah, they make big pieces of shit. I think they're actually worse than Captain Sim. Now, you might not share that same point of view as me, but I really do think that Virtual Coal, whatever the fuck they're called, I really think that they're worse than Captain Sim. Gaining a little bit of speed again. Now we can... Yeah. I should have taken your advice before I bought those 2 Embraers, but I wasn't hungry that night. I already ate dinner. I should have... I think next time I go to buy an airplane, not only should I consult you first, but I should do it, like, after I eat. I'm sorry, I should do it before I eat. That way, if I'm hungry... I tell you, I do like this new feature that they have on this HUD. So, we're going to be lined up with our track in 3 miles roughly. That's kind of new. I don't recall that ever being there before. They do. Yeah, they're horrible. I bought it out of a moment of weakness. I really wanted to fly an Embraer 195 or a 190, and I bought it out of weakness and shouldn't have. That was a bad choice. I've only flown those planes like twice, I think. Once to do the review, and then maybe once afterwards. That's about it. I can't remember like the last time I actually like flew those planes. Man, we got all kinds of Egyptian hose on the back of this plane, Grease. We're going to put them in those crates on Crete. Crates on Crete. Yeah. A lot of his planes do look really good. Yep. Alright, let's lower our... We'll increase the sim speed once we get up to altitude. Man, that city's got a lot of big buildings down there. I wonder what city that is. Yeah, I've never had an Egyptian hoe before. I'd be interested to try one of those out. I heard if you buy one of those flutes like the snake charmers use, I heard when she's on top of your dick, if you start playing one of those songs, like she starts squirming around like a snake. I don't know if that's true or not. That's just something I heard. I don't know. But I heard if you get one of those flutes and you start playing it, man, when she's up on it, she's gonna start moving around like a cobra. And she's gonna bite you at the end too, so just be careful. Yeah, I already talked to the ground manager at the airport in Athens. He's got plenty of boxes and crates for these women, so we're good to go. Yeah, I called him right before I started streaming tonight. I said, "You got room?" He said, "Yep, bring them on in." All right, good. We're getting lined back up again with our flight. That's just good. That's just DNA right there. That's just good genes. It's handed down from generation to generation. Man, we got to get to 16,000 feet at some point tonight. Jesus. I mean, come on. Let's get to 16,000 feet already. That does not surprise me. I don't think there's a flavor of ice cream you haven't had before. Yeah, I don't think I've had Egyptian. Ever. Well, you know what? I can't say that, actually. I don't know what nationality she was. She was from the Middle East, but I don't remember what. One of the bands I was in years ago, our guitar player hooked me up with a friend of his girlfriend's, and we were all hanging out. And I woke up the next morning, and she got out of bed. There was so much makeup on that pillowcase from her face that I just completely lost interest at that point. I was like, nah. Yes. Yes, I do. Yep, I know what you're talking about. Alright, we are almost at our cruising altitude. That's good, man. Them hoes are thirsty. superchargers on. Why the hell not? Maybe that'll help us get to our altitude. You know what? I can't remember the last time I've actually had to put superchargers on with an airplane. I think this might be the first. Alright, we're doing good. Climbing at about 1,000 feet again. Turn the superchargers off when we get close to 16,000 feet. Click the altitude button, click the cruise mode, and then we can increase the sim speed. Yeah, I mean, she was a good-looking girl, but like I knew she was wearing makeup. I mean, like, you know, pretty much every girl does. But man, I have never, and still to this day, she's the only one I've ever woken up next to, and the pillowcase is just caked in makeup, and I was like, oh, I can't deal with that. No way. I don't really like a whole lot of makeup on girls. Yeah, we go on ludicrous speed soon. I just hope they don't jam us with Raspberry. Raspberry's the worst. If you ever get confused, just ask Dark... Was it Dark Helmet? I think was his name. Lone Star, we meet again. Romanian too? Oh, man. Yeah, no thank you. Yeah, I just... If you gotta wear that much shit to cover yourself up, what's the point? Just don't even go out. Alright, we are almost there. Yesterday, them fools tried to blast me. Saw the police and they... Yeah, that's crazy, man. Like, what if we had makeup for our dick? You know what I mean? Like, what if we, like, caked a bunch of makeup on our dick and it added, like, 8 inches? Right? Yeah. Right? And then, you know, the bitch wakes up to us the next morning and, you know, half our makeup's now worn off. Half the makeup's worn off our dick and now our dick's, like, 2 inches. Or 4 inches. Or whatever. I'm just saying. Like, I don't think she would stick around either. That's how I look at it with girls that cake makeup on, man. I just don't, ugh. The answer is no. Alright, we're almost at 16,000 feet. We can click cruise. We'll see if he turns the superchargers off himself. Come on. You can do it. You're almost there. This is the highest altitude I've ever taken this airplane, by the way. Oh, no, it's not. I think 25,000 feet was, or something like that, when we tried to cross Mount Everest. Alright, let's put on altitude hold. Let's click cruise mode.
Set cruise power, please. Set powered.
Yeah, I just... Right, powder gets everywhere, man.
Cruise power is set.
Alright, cruise power set. You guys got it now with the power. I'll fly us there. We'll get there at some point. Alright, let's go 1 speed and... Let's just see how that goes. We'll do 1x for now. Alright, so it says 2x right there. That's good. Cylinder head temperature. That's not good. Actually, let me pull that page up, actually, to see what I need to do for which engine. Alright, we're in 1x speed right now. I don't care if this flight takes, you know, an hour or 2 hours. Like, 2 hours is okay. I have to crouch when I'm at work, because they don't want us, like, vaping on camera, so, like, many times throughout the day, you just see, like, my forehead. It's funny. Alright, engine stress visualizer. Here we go. Alright, cylinder head temperature. Monitoring. High stress, blue indicates, yellow indicates the engine is running warmer than optimal, but this is maybe intentional. Reducing manifold pressure, increasing airspeed, increasing the cowl flap setting. Okay, well, we're in green now. Carburetors are still a little cold. We could probably close the cowl flaps a little bit more. Oh shit, we're way off course. My goodness. Alright, carburetor heat is... I have to find the switch for carburetor heat. Let me see if I can find that. Before takeoff, carburetor heat, captain side, super, cowl flaps, pedestal, Sperry, gust lock, carburetor heat, 69. down here. Oh, that's right. I can't adjust it. That's done by the flight engineer. All right, we'll leave it how it is. All right. I don't know what body of waters is. I think it's the Mediterranean. Yep. All right. Let me see. Is sit one of our? Let me see what our flight plan is. Is sit one of our waypoints here? It's not. Got a beat from Kim all night. Shake 'em up, shake 'em. Break 'em with the 7-11. 7-11. The back door, Little Joe. Hold out the cash. Yelling dominoes. Yesterday, them was driving past. Saw the police and they rolled right past me. Alright, we're gonna do, Alright, let's increase our sim speed again. Now, I'll leave the flight engineer doing his thing. I would raise the temperature myself, but I'm going to leave it on him taking care of everything. Alright, we're at 4x. That works. A beat from him all night. Body looking in a direction as I ran the intersection. I got that song stuck in my head from Ice Cube. Today it was a good day. Found an old CD from like 20 years ago, and that's like the third song on it. Oh man, I used to love this video back on MTV. It's a weird mix. It's a weird mix CD. It's got Jay-Z, Ice Cube, Smashing Pumpkins, Tool, Incubus, Limp Bizkit, Method Man. I think that's about it. Like 20 songs on there. It's like, oh, and B.I.G. Got a couple songs from B.I.G. on there. Very odd. Very, odd mix CD I had that I put together, just a lot of different music types. Shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em. Watch 'em break 'em with the 7-11. 7-11. Backdoored Little Joe. Picked up cash flow. Bones playing dominoes. Of the big fat fanny. Pulled out the jammy and killed the pune. And everything was alright. Got a beat from him. All over. I don't know which way the wind's blowing. Oh, it's blowing the other direction. We're going away. We're still going away. Alright, so the wind's blowing from port to starboard. Port to starboard, it looks like. Are you fucking for real? How about we just cancel IFR? I'm not gonna put up with that shit. Transition altitude's 9,000 feet, dork. You should know, man. You're air traffic control. You should know it's 9,000 feet. Therefore, we are at the correct altitude. Yeah. Good day to you too. Grease out. I don't know what island this is that we're going to be passing over. Let me see here. It's got Heraklion. Heraklion is a city on there. Let me see here. World map. Yeah, I don't know what the... Sitia? Sitia? Is that an island? Sitia? I don't know what I don't know what island that is. The Sitia is not the name of the island. Well, whatever island that is, once we see that, we're going to be a lot closer to descending. Alright, so we're slowly closing the gap with our route here. Everything is alright. Goombi we're getting ready to pull up on. And we got Lapso. And we're going to be heading to 313 roughly. Let me type in Lapso and see where that is. Lapso Lamio. Oh, wow. Oh, we're not going to be passing by that island. We're going to be passing by a different island. Carpathos. don't know if that's the name of the island either, but it's a little island. Breakfast with no hog. Everything was all right. A lot of speculation on the honeys I slayed. How was he for real? Was he really paid? That would direct. True stayed in beef and slept with a tech. What's the position you hold? Can you really match a platinum artist? Buck when only your singles going gold? Is he gonna ever fall off? Nope. Alright, I'm going to stay straight. I want to see if this wind's really blowing us the way I think it is. I really think it's going from left to right, which would make sense in this, you know. I would imagine the jet stream would be going west to east. But it looks like we're going farther away, doesn't it? Sure does. Hustlers post the child. Broke her down. Alright, where is Nybox at? Let me look that one up too. Can't find it. Nibox. Doesn't exist. What about in CAD? Let's find that. KAB. Oh yeah, that's still far away. Good lord. Alright, so long story short, we still got a ways to go. Even at 2x, or 4 times speed. You know what I could do, actually? me type in mill. Alright, that is 113.5. Filipinos and essays. Look at this map here. I might deviate from this route that we're doing if I can find a couple of VORs to lock onto. That way I don't have to continually alter this course. I can just lock in on the VOR and be done with it. What's coast? 109. Let's check this one out. – 112 miles. I don't know if this will... Oh, it looks like it might. Let's try a VOR lock and see what happens. Whoa, what the fuck? Shit! Oh, that's why. Motherfucker. Oh, you know, it probably would have been a good idea to take ourselves off of speed increase, but whatever. Well, actually, that's not such a good idea after all. It's like it's taking us away. All right, let me put us back in regular mode. Jigga. Tamales a Espanol Taquito. Jay-Z, you motherfucking right. Maddox. Let me see what's near Maddox. ADUX. Oh, wrong Maddox. Oh, we are heading towards MIL. Alright, let me plug that in then. That's what I already have plugged in here. Alright, well, that's the direction we're heading. Alright, very good. $143 miles away. I don't think we can we lock onto this thing? Oh, we sure can. That's great. Let's lock on to MIL. Yes. Now we're locked onto a VOR. We don't have to worry about steering it anymore with that Sperry gyro. Let's activate let's see what kind of let me see what kind of procedures we have here. So the one I was supposed to do is SOR1Q. So let's see if we can still do it. SOR1Q. Yep. Right. Yep. Load that. Alright, very good. So now, after MIL, we'll go right to Sorev, which is what I have in the original flight plan that I built. Very good. Okay. Then I can follow that chart now, and also now get the altitudes we're supposed to be at. We're supposed to be about 8,000 feet from Sorev. So we're going to go down about 1,000 feet per minute in this airplane. So let's do some Msfs. Alright, so if we're gonna, so we're at 16,000, we need to get down to, well actually we need to leave ourselves more time because we're only gonna be going down 1,000 feet per minute. So we need to go down 8,000 feet. So typically that would be 816.32. That would typically be about 35 to 40 miles. Yeah, I would say, I think maybe, so we got about 130 miles left. Oh, let's speed up a little bit. We got about 130 miles left to MIL. And then from MIL to the beginning, where we need to be at 8,000 feet, that's only 21 miles. So we have 21 miles after MIL. So I would think maybe like 50 miles before MIL, start descending towards 8,000 feet. That'll give us about 70 miles to get down. No, we don't need that long. About 30 miles before mil. We should be okay. That'll give us about 50 miles to get down to altitude. No, actually, we're only at 14.5. Okay, yeah, I would say like 25, 30 miles before mil. How long do we have left? We're at 115 miles right now. Okay. Alright, very good. Ooh. Is that oil? Oil temperature's running hotter than normal. Hope our engineer takes care of that. Might need to open up maybe the cow flap a little bit for that. Hey, buddy, are you going to take care? Oh, he's not even here. He must have... Where'd he go? I don't see him anymore. Let's look at the oil temperature on the system here. Yeah, it's a little bit higher. Just out of the green. I'm leaving it in AFE mode, that way he can take care of the power. Alright, very good. So we'll turn off speed control here coming up. Shit. I'm the wrong one for that, dude. Here's an island. There's another Greek island, and another one. And another one. I don't know the names of these islands, my friend. I'm out of luck when it comes to that. We're flying to the island that's got Adamantis on it. A city called Adamantis. We're flying to Milos, Greece. That's the VOR station we're going to. Other than that, I don't know much about it. All right, we can actually start descending pretty soon. Maybe 30 more miles will start descending. Jigga. Jay-Z. Motherfucking right. All the mommies are Espanol taquito. Holla back, baby. Make pretty good timing when you're doing 4 times the speed. That's pretty good, man. Alright, let's go. We'll go normal speed here in almost 9 seconds. Looks like we're doing almost a mile a second. Well, maybe a mile every 2 or 3 seconds. Whoa, fellas, keep it together. We're almost done. I know you guys are raring to get them girls off the back, but we gotta land safely, boys, then we can have fun, okay? Alright, reset sim speed. Let's go into
26 inches, please.
set mode, and let's deactivate altitude height there.
Set. Descent checklist, please. Altimeters and flight instruments cross-checked. Seatbelt signs on. On. Engine blowers low. Low. Descent checks are complete.
Nice. Alright, let's hold what we're doing. Fly to the Isle of, Yeah, if you want to unbox it early, go ahead, man. If you're getting a little thirsty and want a little Egyptian to quench your thirst, go ahead. Absolutely. Anything for you, man. This whole, 2-hour flight's for you, my friend. Yeah, if you want to unbox the hoe early, go right ahead. Get it while it's fresh. It'll be ho-licious. Be ho-licious. Wow, we used 7,000 pounds of fuel on the way here so far. Wow. Alright, I think that's the Isle of, well, not the island of Milos, but whatever island this is that has Milos on it. Adamantis. And Kimlos. And Mitakis. Hatsiana. Bologna. Whatever island that is. Alright, Kia is coming up. That is the next one we gotta plug in for the VORs. That's 115. Alright, that's coming up after Milos. Man, it's definitely weird getting up again for work. I don't know if I really like it. I like the job so far. It's just very weird, like, after having that month off now actually, like, working again. I'm not really getting up any earlier than I used to do, or even when I was off of work. It's just, I don't like not being able to do what I want to do all day anymore. I was really hoping in that month off that I could get the channel to kind of blow up a little bit and really start doing this full time, but not at that point yet. It's growing steadily, which is good. I'm certainly not complaining or anything, but I guess just wishful thinking. I'm going to make it happen one day. One day I'm going to be doing this full time instead of working a regular job. Alright, there's our Milos right there. We need to go in pretty much a straight north heading after Milos. You know, we could probably start heading north now, to be honest. We don't really need to go to Milos. I was just using that as a reference. So let's put it back in gyro mode. Let's start turning towards the north. Let's plug in Kia, and then let me plug in the ILS information. That's 111.1. Yep. And 1005 is our altimeter, so let's plug that in. Very good. And then from Kia, we're going to be heading on to Kia, we're going to be on a 335 heading. So let's get 335 plugged in here. All right. Oh, you know, we can lock on to Kia right now. Let's just do that. Alright, very good. So for Kia, we need to get down to about 5,000 feet. So we gotta get down to about 5,000 feet. We got 50-some miles to do it. Let's just activate our approach now. And then from Kia, we need to start heading on, let's see here, heading up about 263 for about 27 miles. Yep. Actually, let's plug in 117.5 for the next one. We'll use the VOR station as the point of reference for the landing until we get close enough for the ILS to show up. So we'll do 117.5. 3.5, which is Athens. Yep. Alright, very good. Oh shit, is this not logged on? Oh, I don't think the autopilot's working, motherfucker. No, it's not. Shit. There we go, now it's working again. I forget that when that red light comes on, it means it's not working. I always think that that means that it's that it's actually like that's localizer mode. I always think that the red light is localizer mode. I get a little confused. This must be a plane where we can carry hose. Look, it's got SS dad, so that's like sex dad. That's right, we in the sex dad airplane. We got all the hose in the back, hanging out with the zombies and shit. Yo, we can actually operate these switches back here. Hold on a second. I didn't realize we could do all the circuit breakers and shit. Yo, that is crazy. I had no idea we could operate all this shit. As long as I've had this airplane for. Can't operate the door though. Captain needs to clean up his shit back here, man. He got all kinds of stuff. Got FAA books, old ass headphones. Got boxes of condoms. Look at that. We can almost level off. That's right, Sexdad DC-6 pilot, that's right. Nope. It's so old school, the condoms are lambskin. That's how old school it is. It's before actual rubber. It's a lambskin. They still use the pull-out method. That's how old school. Pull-out method and jump up and down. Alright, we can almost level off. And we'll go back into cruise mode. All the mommies are habla español taquito. See, you motherfucking right. It's definitely the longest flight I've ever done in this airplane. I don't usually, do flights that are this long. Well, I shouldn't say never. Sometimes I do. It's fun, though. It was a fun flight. I do like flying this airplane. It's a fun airplane to fly, that's for sure. And I got the cobwebs knocked out in the beginning with almost crashing during takeoff. Alright, we can almost click it. I think we're close enough. Alright, let's put altitude on. Let's go ahead and click cruise mode.
Cruise power, please. Setting cruise power.
That would probably be a bad thing to do, dump our fuel. Wow, you can operate that switch down there too. My God. You can operate pretty much everything in this cockpit. Okay, keep valve in brake system position for takeoff and landing. Emergency hydraulic pump selector. Oh, that's cool.
Cruise checks are complete.
What was that button down there for landing? What did I see? Oh, landing gear. Landing gear warning horn. Does that go off too? Wow, I love Pmdg. You can click on everything inside this cockpit. Except for these buttons. I spoke too soon. You can do it all except for these buttons. And these here. Make way, hose. Sex Dad's coming in for landing soon. This is a Sex Dad Heavy requesting approach to runway 3 Roberts. Sex Dad Heavy, you are clear for approach. Right side traffic. We're good. I never realized that until tonight that it said Sex Dad. I don't think I've ever really paid attention. It's pretty funny. I think I'd rather say for the hose, which I think I'm actually going to leave that as the tail number for every flight from now on. I think I like seeing for the hose on the back of the airplane. I think it's pretty funny. It makes me kind of smile a little bit every time I see it. Alright, we got 19 miles until we can make our turn. Then we got about 27 miles until we need to turn again. Do people? This might sound ignorant. I'm not trying to be ignorant. I just don't know. Like, are these islands like populated like with boats, or is it just kind of like vacation spots that people go to, or is it just like nobody really goes to these islands? Like, Like are these kind of like heavily populated type of islands, or are they kind of more like touristy areas? Again, I just don't know. That's why I'm asking. I'm a scout. Because I can see some shit. You know, some houses and stuff, but like it's like big distances between, at least what it looks like here. Yeah. Villagers, that's kind of what I was getting at. So it's not really like tourist type, it's more just regular indigenous folks to Greece that live on these islands. It's not like vacation spots and vacation homes and shit like that. No, I figured people lived on them. I just, I don't know, maybe it was kind of fucked up the way I asked it, but I think I got the answer I was looking for. Thank you, though. Alright, we got about 9 miles. Really about 7 miles until we need a turn. Alright, let's go into regular mode. So 263, so let's put this on 43. Alright, that looks like about 43. Gotcha. Well, that was kind of what I was asking. Like, I didn't know if that island was more like a tourist spot, or is it like pretty much every island is a tourist area? Like, I didn't know if there were some islands where it's just pretty much, you know, locals, or if it was like every island is pretty much like a tourist type area. Alright, let's make our turn towards 263. And we need to start heading down again to about 4,000 feet.
26 inches, please. Setting 26 inches. 26 inches set. Descent checklist, please. Altimeters and flight instruments cross-checked. Seatbelt signs on. On. Engine power is low. Low. Descent checks are complete.
I wish we could do like a back course with this airplane. I'd be clicking localizer right now since we're flying the whoa. We're gonna get back on course, buddy. Gotcha. That answers my question. Thank you very much. Very good. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I was just curious, like, because to an American like me, going to one of those islands I probably would never want to leave, because it's like so much the climate, like being where the ocean is, like it's just like I would never want to leave. So like that makes sense though. They have a couple of islands that mainly tourist traps, I guess. You know what? I don't even know why we're doing it. We don't even need to fly this fucking real approach. Let's just land already. Alright, 17, and we need to get on a heading of 32. I don't know why I'm going through all this. There's no reason to fly the actual approach. Alright, there's 32 there. 25 miles out. Let's fly towards... And we need 111.1. Okay. Alright, let's start heading to the north. And when we do get into this approach, what should we be at here? So about 3,200 feet. So let's actually just get down to 3,200 now. And then we'll go into approach mode with the tablet here. Alright, let's go ahead and even out our flight. We're almost at 3,200. That's close enough. Let's put altitude hold on. Let's click approach mode. You know, maybe we'll leave it in... How far out are we? We are in range.
Cooling turbine. Normal. Fuel booster pumps. On low. Fuel tank selectors. Mains on, crossfeed off. Hydraulic bypass valve. Down. No smoking signs. On. In-range checks complete.
Let's head a little bit away from this station. Fly on a bit more of a 45-degree angle, I guess. We can try to get the glide slope lined up. I'm watching this down here as well, because that's giving me an idea of what radial we're on right now. That's the main reason why I decided to adjust the course. That way we can get this moving down towards that 3 right there. Thinking it should be right over here somewhere. Alright, we can see the needle's starting to move now. moving again. I would say if we got to go on 32 heading, I would say probably when it gets to about 22 to 25, we should probably start turning. Oh, we can actually put the ILS on, actually. Being that we're in range. Alright, let's start turning. Towards 32. See if it'll move over by itself. We got it in approach mode. Let's see if it'll capture on this kind of angle. I don't think it will. But you never know. Maybe it will. Usually if you're within 45 degrees, it'll capture. We're almost at 32. It starts turning, we're good. Come on, baby. Do it. Yeah, I'm just seeing your comment. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. It's probably the same way at a lot of places. Excellent. It's probably the same at a lot of places, you know. Like, I know when I go to Cabo San Lucas or Jamaica, you know, like, there's some parts of the island that are, like, tourist, and they do it up. You know, they do up all the ethnic, you know, shit. And then there's, you know, times, you know, and then you go to other parts of the island where it's like nobody dresses like that. Nobody dresses like that. Nobody sings those songs. Nobody does those dances. I don't remember if this plane lands itself. But either way, I can't go into drone mode. Otherwise, it'll kick off the autopilot. That's a new feature they implemented now. Whenever you go into one of those fixed camera views on the outside of the airplane, it disengages any kind of vertical assistance. Glide slope, glide path, flight level control, VNAV, whatever you want to call it. It disengages it. Alright, let me turn you off then. Oh, it does land itself. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, no problem, dude. Dusk, no problem. I don't know if that's too dark or not for you, but... Alright, let's land this thing manually. I think we need to be about 100 knots on the dial to land. I believe that's what it is. We got red and white going, that's good. Now, do you want me pulling up to a gate, or can I just end it on the runway, or would you like me to, like, drive around a little bit? I'm good either way. That's if we actually land. If we crash, then, you know, obviously it's over at that point, but... if we land, man, the airport pull to a gate. Okay, yeah, no problem. Man, this airport looks so good flying into it. It looks way better than the regular airports. Like, even the handcrafted ones from Microsoft. Big buildings. See, this looks like a real airport flying into. You know, with buildings lit up and all that. You never see that, even on the handcrafted airports from Microsoft. It's great. Me too, man. Yeah, I can't believe you stayed awake for the whole thing either. It's not too bad, minus 313. Could have been better. We did get 5 stars. That's good.
After landing checks complete.
Can we get to a gate, please? Yeah, I agree. That would be really cool if they do. Where do they have us going? I'm not following those arrows. I'm gonna make a left right here. Come on, really? Let's make a left here, not a right. Yeah, why are you gonna make us... That was so stupid. It must have been a woman who was making those directions. Telling us to turn the other direction. Is that a female trying to give us directions? Oh, I had no clue. That's interesting. Germans built it. Well, they build really good cars, so I'd imagine the airport's really good too. The ground looks really good. Like that B-15, like that, man, that looks good. Very cool.
Target bring set. Cut engines.
That was very cool, dude. I'm glad we did that flight. That was fun. It's all dirty now. The plane needs to be washed, man. It's all dirty. That's cool that it's got these streaks now on it. That was fun, man. That was good. That was very good. Yeah, I saw that yesterday, the Olympic plane by the bridge. And when I was taking the thumbnail picture earlier today, I was using my controller, so I was able to fly around the airport. I took a quick little tour again. Nope, still no 777. I wonder what else. Hang on, let me see what else. I wonder what else Fly Tampa makes. Isn't that what it's called? Fly Tampa? I know we're in the wrong section, but I just wanted to get to this list here. Let me look at Fly Tampa. Alright, let me go to airports, and I guess they won't be there. I thought it would bring up, like, every creator. Isn't it called? Oh, here's a good Fly Tampa. Oh, they make Boston Logan. Oh, look at that. Las Vegas Airport and City Pack. That's probably pretty damn good. Copenhagen. What about Boston? I would love to be able to fly in and out of Boston more. Yeah, I think Fly Tampa is a really good company. Wow. It looks just like the airport. That is cool. Let's add that to the wish list. We might have to buy that one here in the next, the next day or so. I'm not really sure where this airport is. Humberside. EGN. Oh, here we go. Oh, England. Did they make any in any other, like China or? No, just that one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow. That's way better than Microsoft. I might have to get this one and the Boston one, I think. Yeah, I got the monorail. Alright, yeah, let's add this to the... And let me see. I downloaded that new... the new update, world update. Let me see what bush strips they put in here. There's supposed to be 3 new bush strips. Button to Glasgow. Cessna Skyhawk. That's not so good. Twilight, a Cougar. Alright, a DC. Yeah, you're right. They are legit, that's for sure. South England. And another Cessna. Fuck, man. Why can't you give us, like, Beechcraft or something else to fly, man? It's always fucking Cessnas. Fuck, dude. Alright, I'm ending things here. I got some shit I gotta do, and I gotta get ready for work tomorrow. I'm gonna try to record another video for ASMR. And I'm gonna do a members only video coming up here in the next couple of days as well. But yeah, man, that was fun, dude. Thanks for hanging out tonight, Grease. I appreciate it. It was fun chatting with you, man. I'm glad your schedule's fucked up again and you're able to hang out hang out in the early morning hours. So I hope you have a good Thursday, my friend, and I will see you on the next go around. All right, and that's about it, my friends. Until the next episode of the Airplane Show, keep it real, bitches. I'll see y'all tomorrow night, 8 o'clock East Coast time. See ya. See ya, Grease. See ya.